Hey football fans, and welcome back to Footy Today, where we bring you the latest football stories in a fast, bite-sized format so you never miss a beat. Big changes could be on the horizon at some of the Premier League's biggest clubs. At Manchester United, Ruben Amorim's future is already under scrutiny, with a top Spanish coach reportedly being lined up as his replacement. Over at Man City, a summer rebuild is in the works, and with the Club World Cup cash injection and a major APT ruling in play, their transfer strategy could look very different. Meanwhile, Chelsea are gearing up for another spending spree, with a £62 million rated forward and a Liverpool star among their top targets. There's plenty to break down, and as always, links to the original stories are in the description below. Let's dive into today's top headlines, starting with the latest on Ruben Amorim's uncertain future at Old Trafford. Ruben Amorim's position at Manchester United is already under scrutiny, with conflicting reports over his future. Brought in to replace Erik ten Hag, the Portuguese manager was seen as a rising star, but United's struggles have raised doubts. His commitment to a 3-4-2-1 formation has left the squad struggling, and despite rescuing a draw against Everton, United remain 15th in the table. With a win rate significantly lower than ten Hag's, speculation is growing that Amorim is on thin ice. Sir Jim Ratcliffe and Ineos are reportedly exploring managerial options, with Xavi emerging as a potential successor. The Barcelona legend previously turned down United while at Barca, but now, as a free agent, he's open to a return to management in 2025. United's hierarchy has supposedly reignited interest, considering Xavi for a long-term rebuild. But while Spanish reports suggest Amorim's departure is looming, other sources insist the club remains committed to their manager for now. How long that patience lasts is another question. With United expected to spend big this summer, their ambitions remain high, but if results don't improve, pressure on Amorim will only intensify. The real question is, will United stick with the project, or will they be forced into yet another managerial reset? Manchester City are preparing for another big summer in the transfer market, with their 115 financial charges seemingly not affecting their plans. While clarity on their legal battle with the Premier League is expected soon, City maintain their innocence. Even if found guilty, an appeals process could delay any sanctions. Despite concerns over financial restrictions, City remain PSR compliant, giving them freedom to make moves. Meanwhile, key departures could ease the wage bill, with Kevin De Bruyne's contract expiring and Kyle Walker potentially joining AC Milan permanently. The Club World Cup could provide City with a significant financial boost, with participating clubs expected to earn at least £40 million and winners potentially racking in up to £120 million. However, missing out on Champions League qualification would still impact their spending power. Pep Guardiola's side currently sit 4th, but with Newcastle level on points and Chelsea and Bournemouth just behind, the pressure is on to secure a top 4 finish. Off the pitch, City's recent legal victory over the Premier League's associated party transaction rules could reshape financial regulations. If a review overturns the league's latest amendments, sponsorship deals could be re-evaluated, and City might even claim compensation for past transactions. With potential legal, financial and footballing ramifications ahead, the question remains, will City's dominance continue, or could these looming challenges finally shake their grip on English football? Chelsea are gearing up for another busy transfer window, with Wolves forward Matheus Cunha now on their radar. Despite spending over £1 billion since Todd Bowley's takeover, the club is still looking to strengthen in key areas. Reports suggest they're prioritising a new goalkeeper, centre-back and striker, with Liverpool's Caoimhin Kelleher among the top names for the number 1 spot. Meanwhile, Chelsea's recruitment team has been impressed by Cunha's form, with 13 goals in 25 league appearances, and they could trigger his £62 million release clause. The Blues aren't the only club eyeing Cunha, as Arsenal, Spurs, PSG and even Liverpool are reportedly in the mix. Alongside the Brazilian, Chelsea have also listed Victor Osimhen, Victor Gyökeres, Benjamin Sesko and Victor Boniface as potential striker targets. In defence, a reunion with Mark Guehi is also on the cards, while Bournemouth duo Dean Howson and Ilya Zubarani are also under consideration. With so many names linked, it's clear Chelsea is aiming to reshape their squad once again. But with major spending already under Bowley's ownership and the club struggling to break into the Premier League's top 4, will another transfer splurge be enough to turn things around, or is a different approach needed at Stamford Bridge? That wraps up today's update. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like button, it really helps us out a lot. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here, and feel free to share your thoughts on these stories in the comments below. Also, let us know which team you support so we can tailor future videos to cover the latest updates and news about your club. And while you're here, why not check out our previous videos? We break down the biggest daily stories in a quick, easy to digest format. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.